Greetings family, this is Eldad Amara. Right, today I'm looking at Jesus. The title is Jesus and the 144,000 chosen few. This is why Jesus is not coming back for the 144,000 chosen few. Right, I'm going to start off with Corinthians. Right, in Corinthians chapter 15 verse 50, that's Corinthians chapter 15 verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. I should say it again. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Right, so check this out. I'm going to go in on you now. 144,000 chosen few. If you honestly think that you're one of the 144,000 chosen few and that you're going to go back with your body, it clearly states in Corinthians that you cannot go back to heaven with your body. Okay? And you cannot be corrupt. In other words, your body has to be pure. Should I say your spirit has to be pure. Alright? So for those of you who think you're going back with your bodies, forget about it. Let's put a proposal. Let's say that you could go back with your body. Alright? Think about somebody who's been, for example, cremated or had their head chopped off. Right, so someone's had their body cremated. So Jesus would have to come down. He'd have to put their bodies back together. So he'd have to put the blood and their flesh and their bones and their teeth and their hair all back together. Okay? That's if you believe you're going back to heaven with your body. If somebody had their head severed from their body, he'd have to go and find the head and the body and put them back together to go to heaven. Okay? Is that realistic? That's if you honestly think that you're going to heaven with your body and your soul. Number two, you have to be dead. Okay? For your soul to go to heaven. You have to be dead. So, if you're walking around still alive right now, Jesus has to come down here and he have to kill you. He has to shoot you with a Uzi, a 9, or stab you or something. Because you cannot go back to heaven with your body. Only your soul can travel there. How would Jesus be able to take your body back to heaven? Come on, be realistic, come on. I want you to be realistic now. Come on. Be realistic. You think that you're going to go back to heaven with your body. How would Jesus be able to transport you there? By ship? By some kind of UFO? Or maybe in a box of some kind? Or maybe in a sarcophagus or a coffin? I'm using sound right reasoning, using logic, using my mind. How would he take you there? Under his wings? Carry you under his arms? How would he transport you there? No, you can't go back with your bodies. Right, in terms of faith, religion, which religious group would he come back for? Would it be Jehovah's Witness, Seventh-day Adventist, Pentecostal Church? Which religion? Catholic? Protestant? Which religion would he come back for? Buddhism? If it was a Catholic Church, say for example, you see all these popes? I'm not saying every single one of them, but most of them, right? Committing paedophilia with kids, rape. Do you honestly think they're ready to go back to heaven? Are their souls pure enough to go back to heaven? Look how many of the so-called popes have been caught out interfering with children. And they're the ones who're talking about you must pray and worship them. Yeah, and they're the sympathizer between God and them. But they're not pure. and you're preaching through them, hoping to go to heaven. Be realistic. Which religion would Jesus come back for? Catholic, Protestants, Seventh-day Adventists? What religion? You know what? A Buddhist would probably have more chance of going to heaven. Okay? Now the Buddhist is probably more pure. You don't hear about things about the Buddhists interfering with children or anything, yeah? So, the Buddhist probably have more chance, his body and his soul is probably much more pure than the so-called Pope. Right, let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about sex. Which sex would Jesus come back for? Males or females? Or a mixture of males and a mixture of females? Which sex would he come back for? A mixture of males or a mixture of females? Remember, he's come back for the soul. So which group would he come back for? Or sex, shall I say? Males or the female? Alright. Children. Let's look at children. Which children would he come back for? Would it be children from age of 0 to 5? From 5 to 10-year-olds? Would it be teenagers from 13 to 19 years of age? Would it be adults from 50, right, we say 20 to 50? Or would it be adults from 50 to 80? Or 80 to 100? 100 plus. So which age group would he come back for? Which age group? Okay, let's look at, since man has been on earth, let's have a ballpoint figure and say man's been on earth for 6 million years. So man's been on earth for 6 million years. Which type of man is Jesus going to come back for? And woman? Would it be would it be Cro-Magnon man? Would it be Homo erectus or Homo sapien? Because there's been a lot of different races of man on earth. So Cro-Magnon man, Homo sapien, Homo erectus. Which one? 6 million years man's been on earth. So which group of people would he pick? Or which race, should I say? Would he come back for Cro-Magnon man? Would he come back for Homo erectus or Homo sapien? And he's got to choose out of all that group, out of all these, you'd have to choose out of all these races that's been on earth a specific 144,000 chosen few. Also, what about those people who has never heard of Jesus? Who have never heard of Jesus? Who have never heard of Jesus? Do you hear me again? Who have never heard of Jesus. Man who's been out in the Amazon jungle, who's never heard of Jesus Christ. Would he come back for their souls? Would he? Would he come back for their souls? What about man, Aborigines, never heard of Jesus Christ? Would he come back for them? Even though they've never heard of him? Yeah? Or maybe some people out in the North Pole or the South Pole? Would he come back for them? Come on, be realistic. Using sound right reasoning and using logic. Which people is Jesus coming back for? There's 7 billion people on this planet right now. 7 billion. Right now. Right now. Right now. 7 billion people. Of the 7 billion people, if they were all dead and their souls were waiting to go to heaven, which one of these people is Jesus going to come back and take to this so-called place called heaven? Be realistic. 7 billion people, and you're going to choose 144,000. that's going to be a really, 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 really small percentage. Probably 0.5%. And half a percent. Be real. Are you yourself ready right this minute? If Jesus was to come tomorrow, are you ready to go to heaven? Is your soul pure enough? Is your soul pure enough to go to heaven if Jesus was to come tomorrow? And as I say again, he would have to kill you. Oh, but he can't do that, can he? Because in the book of Moses, the 10 Commandments say, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. So he cannot kill you. And check this out. Moses, did the character ever really exist? That's for another story, for another time. Because Moses never existed. There is no evidence for the existence of Moses. Thutmose, yes. Tahutimose, yes. Moses, no. And there wasn't just 10 commandments either. There's over 100 commandments. So why do we reflect on 10 commandments when there's over 100 commandments? That's a story again for another time. We're talking about 144 chosen few. Are you one of them? Is your soul pure enough? This is why I say, looking at all these categories and looking at the character of a man called Jesus, I don't think he's coming back for the 144,000 chosen few. Eldad Amara. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like. Please hit the notification bell for my latest videos. Thank you.